Welcome to Cultivating with Sandra, a Medicinal Monday. Today we are talking about infused honey and the benefits of the infused honey. Give me a second, I'm not. Okay, so we'll get started. And the benefits of the infused honey, there are many. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do 4 of them. I do have a handout that we can use. I'm going to add it into the chat later. And we are going to be infusing ginger, garlic, lemon, and red onions. And what you will be needing is those ingredients. Obviously, some raw honey. This is my local raw honey. And a jar where I'm going to be using these, they call them jelly jars, but it's 8 ounce. And of course, we're going to be needing our little labels. Okay, so we are going to talk about these 4 ingredients. But before we do, let's review what we did last week. Remember I told you that the fire cider needed to be in a dark place. So what I did, I had this Bath and Body Works bags, and I put them in there so I could remember. So this is what it looks like right now. There was a couple of times that I checked on it, and it needed more apple cider vinegar. So I went ahead and added. So this is what you should be looking like. Full to the top. Like if I wanted to, I could add a little bit more so I could cover this fruit. And I will add that later. So this is our fire cider, and it is a week because we did it on the 5th. Today is the 12th. So we'll make sure that we shake it and we let it extract all of the beneficial things from it. So now I'm going to show you this was our flu balm, which we infused honey with orange, lemons, onions, garlic, ginger. What else? A list of ingredients that we had. And we infused it in honey, and this is what it looks like. Cloves, star anise, cinnamon, those things were infused. Thank you. Were infused, and we let it rest for 2 weeks. And then now I extracted it, and then we have it, and we label it flu balm, and it's on the date that I extracted it, and that was on 110. So this is an infusion that you can use on the daily. But today our focus is going to be what about if I have one thing that I want to work on. So for the digestive for the digestive my pages all didn't imprint, but for the digestive, this is what we're going to do. All the 4 ingredients that we're doing today is for digestive health. And if we look closely, the garlic is really used for immune support, antimicrobial, heart and circulation. So if you just want to focus on that, and that is all you want to focus, then you want to infuse some garlic, some garlic in your honey. If you want to do something because it's for inflammation, so garlic and ginger is anti-inflammatory. It helps with digestions, nausea, and sore throat. So you will, and if that is all that you want to work with or work on, then you just do the ginger. The lemon would be if you want immune support, extra vitamin C, and digestion. Oh no, sore throat. You could do the lemon. If you have this cough, so you put lemon in your and honey. And if you want for the onion, is this a cough suppressant for congestion and respiratory support? That's all you want. This is mainly for, if you just want to focus on allergies and you don't want to do any of the extra benefits of the other ingredients, then you could just do this. But infusing honey is really, really easy. So what you do is you get your jar, make sure it's clean and washed. Remember, we soaked our ginger in the solution. So we are just gonna roughly chop it so we could get at least sure I'm center here. Half of the jar. So you want to do 1/3 to 1/2 of the jar with the ginger. Buy organic if you can. Otherwise, you may want to peel the skin. If you don't have organic ginger, you want to peel the skin so you don't get all of those pesticides in your infused honey. So now that it's chopped, we're just going to put it in our jar. And that is about 1/3. But let's say we want to do half, we can. Also depends how much ginger you have. We consistently have ginger in our home because of its endless health benefits. Hi Miguel Juarez. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We hope we can help you with something. Here we go. We just leave that there. So right now we have half of it. So we are going to now cover it with our honey. Make sure that you, if you can, that you have local raw honey. So I'm going to fill this up to the first mark because it still has to go down. And we'll get started on the next one. So we'll leave this here to watch. So now we are going to cut. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. So we don't cross-contaminate. That's what the food industry says. We are going to change knives and cutting board. So that's there. So now we are going to do our garlic. So we'll do the same thing. We'll chop it. And remember that garlic, you should let it rest 5 minutes when you are cooking it so it could start releasing. It's beneficial. Always, if you can grow your own, it's better. But when you don't, or you didn't, like I didn't grow my own garlic last year, then we purchase it. We are roughly chopping our garlic. So infusing honey is very beneficial. You could, some people use honey for their teas. So as long as your tea is under 150 degrees Fahrenheit, you may add your honey. If it's above that, then you are killing the beneficial properties of the honey. So let's say that you want to add some garlic honey into your tea. You make sure that you make your tea and make sure that it is at least 140 degrees or less before you add the honey. So now we have almost half of our jar, and then what we do, we fill it up with honey. We want to make sure that everything is covered up. And we may be adding some more honey once this goes down. So we have our second one here. So this one was ginger. And then let's put them in order. Ginger and then garlic. The next one we're going to do is red onions. And remember, the onion is a good cough suppressant. So, should I cut it this way? It's okay. Kind of cut half of it. Gonna take the peel. Some suggest that you could use the peel too, the paper like cover. I haven't tried it with it, but if you want to and you find its benefit, you feel free to do so. Remember, are things that are medicinal. They are what I have studied or read. It is important that you do your research so you can know what works for you, what is best for your health. And if you are under any medical care, contact your primary care provider to make sure that you are not, anything doesn't go against your prescription. Like there's some prescriptions that says you shouldn't eat grapefruit with it. What that means is that the grapefruit can do the same job as the medicine. So you don't, if they say that you have taken something to lower your blood pressure, you do not want to take something else like excessive cayenne pepper that does well with blood pressure, because then your blood pressure may drop too much. I think I went a little bit overboard with the onions, but that's okay. Now we just cover it up. Remember, the garlic was for immune support, antimicrobial, heart and circulation support, and the ginger is anti-inflammatory, digestion, nausea, and sore throat. Okay, let that go down. And the last one we're gonna do is lemons. I'm trying to find my napkin here. So, and these are all for my household. So, um, also this is soaked in vinegar and baking soda and water to make sure that we get everything off of the outer skin. And then what we're gonna do is that we are going to cut the lemon. Most of the lemon's medicinal property is on the skin. So that is one of the reasons why um, we include the skin in it. Most of your lemon tea with beneficial properties has the skin. They dry the peel of the lemon and then they utilize it in teas. We can use the rest of the lemon. Have a good one. My husband is going to work. So lemon is for immune support, vitamin C boost, and is good with for sore throat. You know, back in the day, they used to say when you had a sore throat, just get some honey and squish some lemon, and then take it for your sore throat. Pretty much, this is it. So once you have it, we'll fill it up with our honey. And this is from our local honey, Mr. Bill in Baytown. He that's where I get my honey from. Okay, so we let it go down right here. This is our ginger. And we continue. Everything is covered. And we close it up. We find our label that says, that's ginger. Ginger. So I'm putting my label on it so you could write it on the cap. And we make sure that right now I'm turning it upside down. Make sure it's closed. This one is the garlic. I'm gonna put some more. I do this in 8-ounce mason jars. You could do them in the 16-ounce. You could do them in the 32. It's up to you. Whatever you think you will need or you will use, that is what you can make. I haven't done individually infused honey. I always done like the flu bomb, that is all of this ingredient plus more. And I take that, but after cold and flu season, there may be something I just want to target in specific. So that is why I want to do different ones. And I have a list of 18. infusions that you can make and how it is beneficial to you. And I will, if you want those, I'll be happy to send those to you. Oh, we need more honey. I have seen people make these in 4-ounce jars. Just make sure that, you know, half of it is, a third to half is what you're infusing, and the rest filled up with honey. So I have my label. It says honey and our onions, red onions. So you see the gap here. So that means that you can add some more honey if you wanted to, or you could just leave it that much. I should have show you. There's this little bottom line of the design of this one. So if it's by that line, then I don't add it anymore. This one is below, so I'm going to add a little bit more honey. This one is definitely below, so I'm going to add more honey to this one too. And this one is fine. So there you have it. That is how you infuse your honey. After this, you will let it rest. Not after this. You will let it rest for 2 to 3 weeks. The onion one will be really, it gets ready really quick. But the longer you let it sit, the better it is. So I'm going to let this infuse for 2 to 3 weeks. And then I can strain it if I want to. And I probably will, so my husband can have easy access. I don't have to worry about the pieces in there. He probably don't even mind. Well, he won't mind on the ginger, on the lemon, and on the garlic, but he may mind on the onions. So you let it infuse in a cool, dark place for 2 to 3 weeks, and then you could extract it, and then you could just have it in a bottle similar to what I have my flu balm in. So if there are no questions, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. And this is how we infuse our honeys. See you next time. Have a blessed day.